YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Big. Thank you for tuning in once again. Thank you for watching another episode with me on All or Nothing. Today we're going to talk about your future and embracing the power of the now moment, right? So like the now moment is one of the most profound times of your life. You don't understand how special this shit really is until you really understand the breakdown of why the now moment is so special, right? So when it comes to your future, past, present, future, all that shit, when it comes to time, we've been lied to. We've been taught this shit in the wrong way, right? So I'm about to give you a very brief description that's going to help you embody it the correct way, and you're going to create that dream reality or, that future reality that you actually want, right? So when it comes to your future, you cannot be separate from your desires. And when I say separate is majority of the time when we think about the future, right? They make us think that, we have to see it in something that's going to happen in the days coming, or months ahead or years ahead or whatever. But in all actuality, you have to embrace it now. So, understanding, like embracing it now, like right now, as we speak, like as you're sitting here watching this video, you have to feel that you're in your future reality already, right? So now the future is nothing but an illusion of something you want to experience in the now moment, right? The past is nothing but a memory of something that you experienced already in the now moment, right? So what you got to understand is it's always going to be the now moment that you need to embrace, right? So to a way to help you to understand what I mean, you got to think of somebody like an athlete, or either if you've played sports already in your life already, right? So you got to think about it in that aspect, when you're in practice mode, right? When you're practicing, you are picturing yourself in actual game time at that point, right? So I know when I was younger, I would sit there and let's say if I was playing basketball, I would be dribbling the ball, acting like it's the NBA Finals, fourth quarter, down two, and I'm trying to tie the game or either trying to win the game with a three-pointer. Like I would literally be sitting there, like giving myself the countdown, like just imagining, putting myself in the atmosphere, like hearing the crowd chant against me or either chanting with me or whatever, or like, I'm playing against defenders that's trying to stop me from making this happen. And, I put up the shot and I see it in slow motion and the shot goes in, boom, we win the game. That's just exactly how you have to do this shit with your desires, the things that you want. Like, it's nothing different from it. Like, you feel me? Like, every process is the same. Like, when you have any type of separation for the things you want, then you push yourself away and you create that resistance for it. You feel me? So, like, you have to understand embracing the now moment, right? So when it comes to the now moment, you can do it with question forms. Like, what would my life be like if I had $20,000 in the bank right now, right? So what it does to you, you put yourself in some type of trance automatically. When you ask yourself a question, the brain automatically goes into a curiosity mode type of trance, right? So when you do that and mix it with a little bit of fun, you embrace that now moment by not being subjected to your ego. You push your ego away from that shit automatically, right? Because how you create your dream reality is not through hard work. It's not through right connections with the right people. It is straight subconscious beliefs, subconscious impressions. As long as you impress your subconscious, you are guaranteed to get exactly what you want, right? So when it comes to that now moment, you gotta embrace that shit, bro. Like, you can't be separate. You can't see something that you want for your future reality. You can't look at it as having it months down the road or weeks down the road, years or whatever. You gotta look at it that you have it now. Like, it's going on right now. The same neurons, electrons, atoms, all them shits that fire off in a visualization inside your mind's eye, is the same ones that fire off in a real-time physical interaction with the 3D world. The brain does not understand right or wrong, good or bad. It just understands where your attention is going. So if you take your attention and place it on the now moment with your desires out of curiosity and question form and a sense of fun to it, you add the emotions of those things all in one, you are guaranteed to get what you desire. Like, it works that fucking simple. It sounds cliche. It sounds like I'm bullshitting, but it really works that way. Like, you are not separate from your desires inside you all at once right now. It's just all about tuning into the frequency. And what is frequency? Conscious awareness. Conscious awareness of where you are in your conscious state of being right now. Okay, so if you could see past the current beliefs that you have in reality, or just be a little optimistic about, something new, something fresh, you're guaranteed to get exactly what you want. But this is not a one-time thing. This is a very ongoing thing. I wouldn't even say every day, because some days you're going to fall off, but you got to give yourself grace, because we were taught a certain way for a reason, to keep you down here. If you could be up there, then you can't be controlled by certain things. You can't be bothered by certain things, right? So that's why I'm trying to help you out and understand that now moment is the best place for you, because everything happens in the now. Past, present, and future is all going on at the same time. You could visualize something that happened to you years ago. Depending on how emotionally charged you were by that event, you can see that shit from first or third person view very vividly and clear with inside your mind's eye, right? So the same way that you can do that with something that has happened before, you can do that with the future as well. You just have to use your imagination. That's where you have to get very playful. That's why I said come from a state of curiosity and come from a state of fun. As long as you mix curiosity and fun and a little bit of emotion, you are guaranteed to make that subconscious impression, because subconscious impressions is how you manifest everything into your life. Everything you want and desire all exists right now. Like, all you gotta do is just try it out. A lot of people might say, oh, he bullshit, or a lot of people may say, oh, nah, it's not like that. I did this before and it didn't work. Nah, it didn't work because you didn't believe. It didn't work because you didn't stay tuned long enough. You didn't stay down. You didn't stay committed to the goal. Like, nothing just happens overnight. Unless you that good at life and that good at manifesting your desires, nothing's just going to happen that quick, As long as you stay committed, you guys commit to the vision and just come from a place of fun. Once you come from the place of fun, you eliminate time. And once you learn how to really eliminate time, your ego cannot come into play at all. You are going to shut the ego down. I'm not saying the ego not going to try. It's going to try for sure. But as long as you stay committed to your vision, your ego got no choice but to coexist with you at the end of the day. Your ego is just a part of you. It's not you exactly. You are not your thoughts. Thoughts go on all day long. You are not your thoughts. You are not your current situation. You are not anything that anybody told you other than awareness. You are the conscious observer of this 3D realm. Once you really understand that and you embody that you are awareness having a human experience, you are guaranteed to flourish for the rest of your life and create the dream reality you desire. Remember, when it comes to the things you desire, you have to see it as you owning it right now. Do not look at it weeks or months ahead. You have to look at it as you have it now. Ask yourself a question, come from a place of curiosity and a place of fun, and continuously do it over and over and over again. I guarantee you, every time you do it, you will make that subconscious impression. And the easiest way to understand if you're making a subconscious impression is you command that shit. You tell your subconscious that you're making an impression. You make the conscious you make the subconscious feel as if you're making a subconscious impression. Like, you just stay committed to the vision throughout. You got to see it to the end. You have to see it past anything else. Like I said, when it came to me monetizing my channel, even when I was getting 5 and 3 views, I had to see this shit before anything happened. And out of nowhere, the shit just happened. That's how this shit works, man. The things that we don't harp on, the things that we don't, put too much emotions into, and the things that we remain neutral about, even when we don't feel it's going right, we have to see it going right at all times. You feel me? So stay committed to your vision. Embrace the now. Embrace the now. Embrace the now. And I guarantee you, you will have everything you desire. This is All or Nothing. I am your guy, Bing. Thank you for tuning in once again.